Happy 9-9 Portal Day, everyone. Anistara here, mother of 1111 Unified. I'm so grateful. Today is such a powerful day. Are you feeling the big transition that's happening? I mean, there is so much transformation, metamorphosis. We are transitioning into our new birth. And so, as we move through the 9-9 portal towards 10-10 and 11-11, we'll be planting the seeds of our new birth together. So, I am here today with Brielle Bataille, our associate producer of 1111 Unified, to share our 9-9 Portal Day transmission. Brielle, can you share a little bit about who you're being in the world?
Yay. Thank you so much for having me today, Anastara. It is such a blessing to be on this journey of co-creating multidimensional experiences for our awakening. I've been super excited to see what we can pull through the portal of 1111 this year. And 9-9 is a powerful day. I was born 9/20/1992. Wow, that's a lot of nines and twos. And so I felt really inspired today of all the days, as it's 2 months out from our big 1111 experience. And it's just so much momentum is building. This is our third year doing this experience together. And you know what they say, third time's the charm. So I'm really excited for what we're creating and co-creating this year. And thank you so much for having me on board.
Yeah. Well, 1111 Unified Portal Gatherings, what we like to do is we like to acknowledge what we call the portal days, and those are the double-digit days. And so we create masterminds and other transmission content on the double-digit days on 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. And so today, here we are, 9-9, and there's so much happening in the world and in the unified field of energy. And so we wanted to speak first to what is the energy of 9 today. And so essentially 9 is today is the 9th day of the 9th month. And 9 is the number of completion. Usually it means the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. But it also means this transition time where we need to truly go within and start to understand what it means to seed our new earth together, what it'll take for us to do the inner work to have that be reflected and take action in our outer world. And so our theme this year for 1111 Unified Virtual Experience is planting the seeds for our new earth. And 9 is also all about metamorphosis, transition, transformation. It's also about interconnectivity. There's no bias or judgment. There's no black or white. It's all these shades of gray. And so where do we fall in that spectrum of what's mine to do in the world? What can I take action on? What is it that I am feeling called to create in my life? And those are the seeds of your new earth. And it's also about our inner wisdom and our intuition, our inner guidance system. So using tools and personal practices that really helps you tie and type into our intuition. And so we're going to talk a little bit about what is the meaning of the double digit 9 as well, because it's about the collective going through this transition. So even though we are doing our inner work, it's happening on a mass scale right now. Our individual healing and work is our collective healing and work. And then also 9-9 plus 2-2 equals 22, which is 11-11. And 11-11 means spiritual awakening and enlightenment. It's a moment where we can tap into our source creator energy and truly will manifest what it is that we choose to desire and have in our life and create. So, Brielle, is there anything that you wanted to add to that specific piece there?
Absolutely. You know, I really feel like it's about following the breadcrumbs of wisdom and guidance that are always here for us when we are in alignment and in tune with our internal guidance system, our intuition, and also the earth, right? Following the flow and the rhythms and the cycles in nature. For most of us in North America, we're seeing the seasons change. It was really hot yesterday, and today I'm cold. I found myself reaching for a sweater. And so, as we watch the seasons change in nature, we also can notice the need for change inside of ourselves, right? So,
Mm,
it is good to be aware of as the rhythms outside are shifting. How can we shift with Mother Gaia?
mhm,
And
mhm,
what internal changes might we need to be making at this time
mm,
to
mhm,
really bring forth the co-creation that we are visioning? And it
mm,
all starts with the vision, right? That piece of it, of actually closing your eyes and seeing the creation, really
mm,
seeing it in our inner world,
mm,
holding that frequency, inviting others to hold that frequency with us, and
mhm,
then stepping into that portal of frequency alignment, harmonic
mm,
alignment, and resonance with that which we are visioning and co-creating on this
mhm,
microcosmic and macrocosmic level. And
yeah,
so that is what this day is all about. It's about coming into the vision of it.
mhm.
For
Yeah,
me,
I love that.
we're
Yeah.
stepping through the portal and we're committing to the path of this vision in a
Mhm,
very public way, right? Hello out there,
mhm.
everyone. Thank you for tuning in. And we're inviting all of you to do the same, right? Just for a
Mhm,
moment right now, close your eyes
mhm,
and
mhm,
see the creation. Feel the energy of the new earth.
mm, mhm,
Hold it in your heart, even just for a moment.
mm, mhm. Yeah, yeah,
Mm, we are
yeah,
powerful.
totally. And when we hold that vision within us, then it puts us into action in our daily life. So we can talk about what are the small changes that you're willing to take today? And let us know in the comments below. We want to hear like what is some of the transitions you're moving through? A lot of people are moving into a new home. Relationships are shifting. We're losing a lot of beloveds to the other side. And so, what transitions are you going through right now? What do you feel like you might need support in? And then it is our wish and desire to create and share the content that will assist you with those transitions. And so, some of the small things that we can start to do today. If you don't have a daily practice, perhaps starting one. I love an app called Sync Tuition, and it helps you tap into your intuition. And it's just 22-minute meditation that is binaural 3D sound beats. And there's speaking at the beginning, and then it's music, and it just drops you into a deep state of meditation, and from there you can channel and write, or you can go out into nature and put your feet on the ground and really ground into Mother Earth and listen to her heartbeat, listen to what it is that the new earth is calling us to do, right? And so it might call us to pick up some trash. I was taking a walk home from my workout the other day, and there was trash along the road, and I just picked up pieces of trash as I walked home. And so that's just one small thing. It's also a great day to start building an altar or a sacred space, or adding something to it, or even cleansing your sacred space. Maybe taking your crystals who haven't been washed in a while and wash them in some salt water. Also, lighting a candle for the next 9 days. This is a practice that was presenced today. Brielle mentioned it earlier to me, of that this is just a time when we can use this portal to create sacred ceremonies, create sacred spaces, or just cleanse the space that we already have, clear the clutter out. So this is a great portal day to start things like that. Anything else you want to add, sweetheart?
It can really be as simple as just saying I love you to your beverage and choosing to program love and harmony into the things that you're taking into your body. And that could include beyond just food and drink, what kinds of media you're choosing to consume.
Mm,
Knowing that this is a powerful time, we've got a full moon in Pisces coming up. We also are in a retrograde season. And so knowing that this is a good time to kind of come back into the womb and into the soil
Mm,
of yourself.
mhm,
And how do you show yourself that love and appreciation
mm,
and celebrate the phase that just ended while really committing to being in service and being of the light as you
mm,
begin the next chapter? For
mhm,
me, it's as simple as I just recently moved, and I actually am seeing how where I'm physically relocated myself is a more close to the earth. I used to have a room on the second floor of a building, and now I'm like half in the basement, half above I'm in like a subterranean, and I actually feel more connected to Mama Gaia in this
mhm,
space. And I'm
mm,
really seeing that synchronicity of how my intention to see the new earth, to become more intimately connected with Mama Gaia, to really open that deep listening that's
mm,
way beyond just what I'm hearing, but what I'm hearing, right? This
mhm,
larger,
mhm,
more permeation of listening that really happens beyond um, it's a subtle body listening, right?
mm,
If you're
mhm.
familiar with the
Yep.
subtle body, it's where you're tuning in at that deeper level
Mm,
and and seeing the trust that you have as you begin your journey, the trust that you have and knowing that that's going to ultimately take you to where you really want to go. And
mm,
someone said once to me that I thought it was really smart. Being psychic is being willing to trust the first thing that comes. And
mm,
sometimes that's
mhm,
hard. Sometimes that means staying in instead of going out, or making
mhm,
sure you
mhm,
eat something healthier for your body instead
mhm,
of, going to that party food, you know? And
mhm,
so,
mhm,
but I've noticed that that trust, that inner trust is part of what connects me to 1111 Unified and to our
mm,
global community. It's people who have cultivated this sense of trust and inner wisdom that see the signs of numerology and the patterns in nature. And those are what's reassuring us that we are on the right path and that we should
mhm.
just keep going, keep
Yeah.
going. It's
So I
we are
like
making change, I think.
yeah, we are. Yeah, and I like to say that when we begin within, and when our inner world reflects what it is that we choose to create in our outer world, that's the path, right? That's the creator path. That's the understanding that I do create my reality. And so I want to live in a world of peace and harmony and joy and unity where war is a thing of the past. I want to live in a world where everyone is abundant in the sense that Mother Earth provides organic foods and clean drinking water and fresh air to breathe. I believe that as humans, all of us want to have those core needs taken care of. And so that's how the Seeding Our New Earth theme came to be this year. I was sitting under the gratitude tree up at our Joy Oasis property and just meditating on what are we calling in this year? Last year was co-creating coherence. This year felt like okay, we really needed to join, we needed to collaborate, we needed to cooperate. And now we're moving into while we're collaborating, cooperating, what are we going to co create as our new earth? And it starts with the fact that we are at a pivotal moment, and industrial agriculture and our environment is toxic. It's creating a real problem where we are desertifying the soils of our planet. And that means that it's unplantable soil. And so, our mission and our vision this year, we are collaborating with the Kiss the Ground 501c3. And the mission is to regenerate the soil of Mother Gaia. And with the regeneration of the soil, it will reduce the carbon that goes into the atmosphere and can shift climate change. It will bring us healthy living soil that we can plant our seeds in and truly grow healthy food without using pesticides and all the things that are damaging Mother Gaia. And so I felt in my heart, as a mother of a 7-year-old, I want my son Cadence, I want his great great grandchildren to not only survive on Mother Gaia, but to thrive. And so that starts today. That starts with us. That starts with us planting the seeds of our new earth and really, truly coming together and saying, okay, this is a problem. This is how we can address it. Let's take action to start doing that now. Yeah. Hmm.
I believe that many young people have had a moment in their lives where they might have been frustrated or angry at the elders that are here, and kind of like had this experience of like, well, why did you wreck the planet for us? Like, and I really hear that desire to leave things better than we found
Hmm.
them. And that's not something that I think is an age specific thing. I think that that's a human being's desire now more than ever to
Hmm.
leave a legacy behind of
Hmm.
changing for the better. And I'm just going to say, I am really proud of everybody that is committed at any level that they are to this mission. And so
Hmm.
we are inviting you to join us in holding this frequency and educate yourself on
Hmm.
the ways that you can in your own life plant the seeds for our new birth. And it
Hmm.
can be simple as coming into deeper connection with earth and, telling plants that you love them, finding ways to connect and see what kinds of plants can grow in the soil that's near your home, creating food forest. And this is really what the content of this year's experience is going to be all about, is the actual things we can do.
Hmm.
Right now, though, in the weeks leading up, it's about gathering all those who have education in this realm and who have wisdom in this realm and who want to learn.
Hmm.
And so we're calling for our co-creators and our collaborators. We want you come play with us and come learn from each other.
Hmm. Yeah, it is about a deep understanding that it takes cooperation and collaboration for us to accomplish this, right? And so many of our contributors and network partners that have already been onboarded this year, they're stellar. I'm so excited. We have unify.org and Portal to Ascension and the Heart Ambassadors and Deborah Rego-Benz and Harmony Connects, and so many beloveds are stepping forward and saying yes. Global Coherence Pulse, and it's astounding seeing all of it come together. Like when you have a vision and you see what our virtual experience is going to be like on 11/11, and then you start seeing all the pieces of the puzzle get put together. I'm a puzzle maker. I love it. I'm a puzzle maker. I see the bigger vision. I put the call out and the word out. Brielle puts out the call and the word. We ask for the energy to return, and it does so beautifully with ease and grace. It's been such a beautiful experience witnessing the unfoldment of this already. And so we feel that there are others coming into the fold and being called in. I know that Unity Earth is creating their Peace Week next week. I'll be talking on a panel called Seeding Sacred Sisterhood with Anasuya hosting it. And I'm just so grateful to be a part of this global community that just keeps growing. And so let me know in the comments below too, like what is it that you feel you can contribute, even if it's just a word or a quote or just coming and being a part of being a participant. We're calling in our cohorts now. And so we wanted to share a little bit about the event. So 11/11 Unified Virtual Experience starts at 11 a.m. Australian time. in New Zealand, actually, and goes all the way to 11 p.m. Hawaii time. So it's, about a 36-hour window that we'll be sharing content online. During that content, you will also be able to screen the documentary films, The Need to Grow and Kiss the Ground. And we're hoping to add one more in there as well. It'll be a special surprise if it happens. And the content of those films really does point out the issues that we're facing around Mother Gaia and the destruction of her, and how we can start solving that, how we can take action. And it really does start with the ground below our feet, where we regenerate the soil. And so you can look at the links in the comments below and go to the virtual event page. You can see the contributors and the network partners that are collaborating with us this year. You can get a vibration and a feeling, and you can receive the energetics of what it is that we're co-creating. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am so excited for this year's attendees of the 1111 Unified Virtual Experience, in that we have been creating this now virtually this is our third virtual experience. And every year we learn new things and have adapted the event to be a better experience for our attendees. And so just know that this is really our heart offering. Last year's theme was co-creating coherence. And so last year we really worked on coming into the heart, figuring out how to really collaborate and co-create with each other from a heart-based place. And that has really permeated into the last year of our journey together since last 11/11. And I just want to say that I just really feel that juicy love of heart coherence in my life. And it has made my life so much more rich over the last year. Really have felt a massive transformation in the realms of personal development and self-love, self-compassion. And so that's really what I took away from the journey last 11/11. And I cannot wait to see how this year's event plants seeds for my life over the next year. And so think of this 11/11 portal as that, right? It's a time to plant the seeds during a really potent gateway that you can then take with you and expand. And that's one thing I want to mention is our passes are designed to allow you access for up to 3 months. And we do a lot of post 11/11 events that can also help to nourish self-development and help you on your awakening journey. And so this is not just an 11/11 event. This is a community. This is a network that we've created, and we have people all over the world. So hope to see you this year.
Yeah. Let's actually share the URL. So if you would like to join the network and join our email newsletters and our unprogramming, you can go to 1111unified.com, and there'll be a pop-up there that you can join the email list and just receive the information that we're sharing. It all, as Brielle said, it always comes from the heart. It always comes from a place of me being a mom and just wanting to make the world a better place. So I love working with people who want to make the world a better place. That's what we're all here to do. I feel like this community that's being gathered, that's collectively coming together, is helping to seed our new earth together. So we do have a 10/10 mastermind coming up. It's a meet and greet. Basically, some of our contributors and network partners will be on this Zoom call. And when you register, the link will be below in the comments. Then you will be present with us in the Zoom room. We're going to be able to share who our presenters are, what is their presentation? What are you going to get out of their presentation? What are you going to learn? Like, what's going to be the benefits of you arriving and being at their presentation? And also, why are they involved with us? Like, what was their call? What was their inspiration to join the network and be a part of this? And then afterwards, when we close that piece of the call, we're going to open the room up for Q&A. So you'll be able to ask some of our contributors direct questions. So it's a great networking opportunity, and we invite you to be there 10/10 as we go through the 10/10 portal and launch all the way into 11/11. So, beloveds, Brielle, do you have anything you want to share in closing before we say our goodbyes?
It all begins with you. I
Mhm.
really feel that this idea that so many of our wisdom keepers over, eons of time, where the inner world is reflected in the outer world, right? Begin within. And
Mhm.
so today is a perfect day. Start now, right? There's no
Mhm.
better time than the present to create the change that you're wanting to birth into your
Mhm.
reality. So
Mhm.
I look forward to
Mhm.
manifesting a really powerful
Mhm.
fall season with
Mm.
1111 Unified Network. And I hope to see you all on 1010. Thank you so much for having me
Mhm.
today, Anistara. Blessed to
Yeah.
be here.
Thank you, Brielle. And as Michael Jackson says, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. There is no message that could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. So come seed the new earth with us, and we'll be seeing you soon. Blessed be. Happy Portal Day.